and forth. I enjoy that. We need to challenge each other about how we think, and how we think about Wemby is the most important, because part of the hype is someone like Woj. Woj is the one that put out, this is the biggest draft talent ever. It's even worse than I thought.
To ever enter the NBA. And this is maybe not only the greatest prospect in the NBA's history, maybe the greatest prospect in the history of team sports.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a little much.
Well, he said that. That's dumb. You don't say stuff like that. Like what happened with Ralph Sampson is crazy. Like that's where AllBall is 100% right. Wojnarowski and all these guys, they love to inflate the hype, including that guy. Woj is the guy who's supposed to be reporting things the right way. He's the one who went to school for all this, not us. We're the ones supposed to be hyping it up like AllBall, like Flea, like anybody who talks about Wemby like that. That's our job. His job is to wait a second, slow down, guys. LeBron James is the best prospect we ever seen ever. It's not close. Give Wemby his props. He did sell out the summer league and everything like that, but LeBron did that in high school. Chill out. He did it before he was even 18. Chill out.
What did Woj say?
Wemby.
His praise for Wemby has been a little higher than usual for most of the most of the number one picks. I don't usually see him jump out the window the way he's been jumping out the window for this kid. I'll be honest about that.
Go ahead.
Just real quick, I just want to say something just quick. To me, with Wemby, and when I say these things, people laugh, but I'm so serious. Nothing would be wrong if he has a career, Porzingis, and let me give a shout out to the Dutchman, Rick Smits, who's a very underrated, underappreciated center that played in the league for many years in Indiana, was tough, battle. So I'm just saying, Wemby has some big shoes to fill, but people need to slow down when you putting all that on it, because, like I say, if he falls short of being phenomenal, it's not going to mean he's not a great player, a good player, or have a great career, because we've seen guys that height and better have good careers, and I just gave you two. Like I said, Porzingis is going on his 9th year. Even though he's been injury prone, he's still been in the league almost 10 years, and Rick Smith had a hell of a career. So the young man does have an opportunity to have a great career. I'm just saying, like Fabian said, we have to slow down with him being the greatest rookie we ever seen and all this and that, because what's going to happen if he falls short? So that's just all I want to say, Dom.
But think about this, though, Fabian. Think about this. I have two things to say about Wemby real quick before you go, Don. One thing on his side is that he's already going into the NBA thinking about how he has to, fix his body. He's already saying the right things in terms of he has to get stronger. His core has to be strong. He's already saying, he already knows that he has to go about the business of building his body up so that he can last playing in the NBA. That's one. And then number two, can you imagine? Let's go find the people that jumped out the window with LeBron James and they were right? Like if we look back 10 years from now and Wemby is an 8-time All-Star, a 5-time first-team All-NBA guy, has won all these accolades, Rookie of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year. Like, if we look back 10 years from now and the people that are jumping out the window for him, they're going to be right. Like, it's happened before. People have been right about these types of throws. So, I know he's going crazy, but who knows? We don't know yet.
Yeah, I think I was really – this is my first time actually watching him play in full games. And I was just pretty impressed with how fluid he was moving. I mean, I agree that, we've seen 7-footers that can handle the ball, but the way he does it, I don't know what it is. There was something that felt different about watching him, really did. Like his handle's tight. He gets low to the ground. He really does have, like a lot of people say these bigs have guard skills that can shoot a little bit and handle the ball a little better than the old bigs, but he has a face-up bag. My question is, I still believe that guys that are that size, like they need to still exert their dominance with their size. The fact that they're 7 feet tall at some point offensively, if they want to be the best player on a championship team or anything like that. But talking about that might just be a little too premature. But with the expectations, like AllBall's saying, people clearly believe that this guy one day can be the best player on a championship team. There's no other, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the ceiling, right? Like that's the height of what he could be. I think there are some things that he's going to have to, improve on, obviously, before that. But in terms of next year, I got him as a Rookie of the Year. I think he's going to be very impactful. Are the Spurs going to be in playing contention? I'm not sure, but they will definitely improve. I hope for their sake they get over 30 wins, and a lot more people are going to watch them play, and I'm going to be one of them. But I think he's going to be very good. I think, as Flea said, defensively, I think he'll be great right away. Offensively, I think at the same time, yeah, he's got all those fancy skills, but when he's going up against NBA, like let's say like an Aaron Gordon, right? He can get his shot up over Aaron Gordon all he wants, but he's not bullying Aaron Gordon right now, in my opinion. So he's going to be taking some tougher shots, like Porzingis does, for example. And I think a lot of times he might have some inefficient games because it's going to be shooting a lot of jumpers. And I still don't know how great his jumper really is. It's clearly great for a very good for a big. But, you know, we got a lot of good shooting bigs nowadays. That's one thing we do have when it comes to the big men. A lot of them can stretch the floor. But I do like his intentions trying to post up sometimes. Even though he doesn't have that lower body strength yet, the fact that he was trying to get the ball there in the games, I like that. At least I like the intention, not just sitting on the perimeter like Karl Anthony Towns does so much that I criticize him for.